Hello, Autobots and Decepticons. This is Jinxtron Studios coming back with another Transformers review video, but of the Kingdom Ultramangus, the one that was an Amazon exclusive, I do believe. Here he is. Now, let's get him transformed so we could talk more about the transformation and to do the review. So first, we're going to just pull this aside and do that. We're going to just want to pull this off the trailer, so that way we could transform the other guy that's in the robot mode. I mean, in the truck mode. So here is Ultramangus as the semi-truck, which apparently used the same mold as Optimus Prime in this line. So let's get the guy that's, let's just transform him. So here is the Nova Prime. I think it's Nova Prime. I could have been wrong. Apparently he is a Prime of some sort. But let's just put the head back in, because we're not here for that. We're here for Ultramangus. So let's go. Same articulation if you don't have them in that. So there's that. Just slide this. Move the legs. Ever so slightly. Pose them downwards. Fold. Nope, you don't want to take those out, because you just want to go like that. Pull this out, whip it like that. Tap that in there. Turn this around. Okay, turn it back around. Twist the hand to where it's evenly matched. And now, since we have well, that looks weird. And it looks like a Transformer that has no head, but we know he has a head. So let's just move the Ultramangus over there. Let's get this stuff out now. This is the other stuff that makes Ultramangus, which is by far like one of the most awesome things I got off of Amazon. I have this one for, well, this is what started off my Transformers collection after the move. So, he is one of my favorite ones by far. I watched the War for Cybertron trilogy, and I was like hoping to get an Ultramangus at one point in time. I'm going to raise the camera up just slightly, because I really wanted this guy, just due to the fact that, well, one, it was Ultramangus, and two, he also came with a Prime. So I said, I want to get a Prime, but I also want to get Magnus, so that way if I wanted to, I can do that. Well, one day, I got like $40, and I was like, I'm going to get an Optimus Prime. I'm going to get Optimus Prime, because he's only like $50 to $40, and I said, I have enough for that. Well, what I didn't realize was that the price of Optimus Prime went up. And Ultramangus was the same price he was when I was looking at the Prime. I said, you know what? Alright, fine. I'll get the Kingdom Optimus Prime, and the Kingdom Ultramangus, and I said, that way it fills both Ultramangus and Optimus Prime, because, well, you can transform into basically both. Especially if you don't want to transform the trailer, like almost constantly every time you transform this guy. Anyway, the feet just fold in right there, and you just slide that right in there. He does roll, so that he has roller skates. So now, let's look at Ultramangus. He did come with weapons. I lost them. Classic me. I know. I keep losing Cybertronian weapons and stuff. I don't know where they are. However, I had them for about 4 to 3 years now, so it's okay. This is the actually 4 to 5 years now. This is the Ultramangus. So let's see. Let's pull him up closer, and let's get a good look at the head sculpt. Oh yeah. Ultramangus is awesome. So his head is on a ball joint, so he can look down. He can look up. Well, not very far, because there's something back there that's prohibiting him to. He can look side to side. And it's really good for what you want him to be. Let's get the, let's start with the arms. So, can go like this. They can come out like that. It does have a bicep swivel at like almost at the elbow. His shoulders can't really like move all that much due to the fact that but even when he's not with these, he still doesn't have like good shoulder articulation. But this is awesome because you can make him pose very well. His hands can twist and stuff, which is awesome as well. Does have a nice swivel right here at the waist. His legs are on ratchet joints, which are awesome if you like noise. If you don't want the back of this getting in the way so you can make the legs go out even further, you can remove this by just simply taking this off and by just sliding this up forward, and then you just want to make sure this is lined up. And after that's lined up, you just want to go all the way down. Just want to go all the way up. Or is it all the way down? You want to go all the way down, not up. Nope. So it gets stuck. There was a way to get this off. One point I did have it off at one point in time. I forgot how I got it off, but there's that. I think it takes away from Ultramangus if you take it off. But if you don't want Ultramangus to basically have like that on the back, you can. This is the Autobot that tried to turn himself in. You know what? Let's get Shockwave. Where is Shockwave? I think I see him. I do. Alright. Let's get Shockwave. Alright. Shockwave, you're coming out just for the thing. Shockwave looks like Zerg, by the way. I don't know why. He just does. The cannon. So, before we go on to posing both, knee is not on a ratchet joint. He does have an opening leg like that. Can he do the split? Yes and no. If this stuff wasn't on him, he probably could. Angle tilt, can go that way. He can go the way in, but it's not tabbing in exactly because it makes it look like he's not even standing properly. Alright. So, there's the review of Ultramangus. So let's get a good articulation type thing for this. So, alright. Can he get on his knees? No. He can't. Alright. We'll just execute him from behind them. Shockwave. You know what to do. He was reprogramming him because he is the mad scientist as he is. So, there he is. Ultramangus. This is his review. If you liked this video, please leave a like down below. And since you're down there, please consider hitting that subscribe button. And I'll catch you in the next review.